Good morning, good people. A good morning from Leh. Today we'll be staying up here and try to do our local sightseeing. Let me show you surroundings of this hotel. That is our room. And look, this is an apricot plant. See, these are apricots. So let's start today's breakfast. Wow, it's an absolutely wonderful taste. That's the outside. It looks so wonderful, isn't it? And it's calm and quiet. This is the open cafe area. And this is the building. All the 4 motorcycles are standing right away like giants. It's absolutely dirty. Oh God. Don't worry, baby. I'll take care. This is the room. It's absolutely messed up. Definitely a biker's room will be like this. Having a little bit of breathlessness, not much. But definitely it is not normal. Very slight amount of breathlessness. Hope things will be fine tomorrow with a little bit of acclimatization. Right. Today our plan is to stay back at Leh and visit the local places. I'm showing you a very beautiful location attached to this room. A chilly veranda. Look at this. This is a small little veranda through this little window. See? Or you can pick up a ripe apricot right from here and have it. Other permits are available online if it is at all necessary, but I don't know whether the other permits are necessary or not, but definitely it is important to get the permit for Hanle. Let's see how it goes and I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. We are going for our breakfast. Let's see what is in the menu. So this is the reception area. It's the house of this gentleman actually. It's so beautifully decorated. See? And look at this dining hall, the typical of Ladakhi style with these low tables. Look at these decorations. So let's see what's in our breakfast. It's omelette and bread butter toasted along with tea. Let's go!
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
When you are in the land of lamas, how can you miss visiting their abodes? Yes, the monasteries, which are monks' schools, homes, and their places where they take their religious vows. Imagine Some of the lamas spend their whole lives here. Leh Ladakh, apart from being the land of high passes, is also dotted with innumerable ancient Buddhist monasteries. Each monastery here is an architectural marvel, either jutting from the mountain face or on the top. They have deep rooted Buddhist and Tibetan religious associations. So, the monastery hopping circuit in Leh Ladakh has become an important part of Ladakh tourism. And here, in this episode, I'll be taking you a tour of the biggest and the wealthiest Gompa, that is Hemis and Thiksey monasteries of Ladakh. From Leh across Leh and Thiksey monastery, farther keep driving along the river Indus towards the Manali-Leh highway for 39 kilometers till you reach village Karu. Then cross the river Indus via cantilever bridge and head in between the mountain trails till village Chushod, which is almost 10 kilometers. Then cross the green oasis lined with poplar and willow trees and you will see the colorful Hemis monastery jutting straight from the mountains. We are taking a different route though, as shown by Google Maps. It's a newly constructed road, almost like a diagonal way of the main road. Here, we face problems as the culverts are yet to be completed, although it wasn't a problem for bikes. The colorful stepped Hemis Gompa is surrounded by agricultural fields, which adds colors to the surrounding barren mountains. As I told you, we are coming for the Hemis monastery. That is the Hemis monastery. You need to buy tickets. So guys, this is the ticket for the museum as well as the monastery. The Hemis monastery is quite an ancient institute and has its roots dating back to 11th century. However, it was re-established in 1630 by illustrious king Sengye Namgyal, who had also built the famous Leh Palace. The renovation of the Hemis Gompa was carried by the king under the assistance of the famous Tibetan priest Stagsang Raspa, the disciple of Drukpa school. So, under the rule of Namgyal dynasty, the monastery flourished until the day it is flourishing and is managed by Drukpa lineage or Red Hat sect of Buddhism. The Hemis is one of the oldest monasteries in history. All these paintings are really old. If you take a closer look to any of them, you'll find that most of them have actually denuded with aging. So here is some history for you. You can read it by pausing the video. The Hemis monastery is divided into two. The assembly hall called as Dukhang and the temple known as Sokhang. The main temple where the daily prayer happens houses the huge golden statue of Lord Buddha, sacred thankas and stupas embedded with precious and semi-precious stones. The Hemis Museum houses a large collection of historical Buddhist thankas, weapons, carriers, etc. Inside, there is a huge library which has an inspirational collection of Tibetan books, manuscripts and relics. Just at the ground floor of the museum is a souvenir shop selling various Ladakh magnets, t-shirts, books, etc. Photography is completely prohibited inside the museum. Indeed, Lockers are provided before entering the museum to keep your valuables safe. After visiting Hemis Monastery, we are heading towards the Thiksey Monastery now, amid this wonderful landscape and a mix of greenery and rugged mountains. On our route from Hemis, we cross the cantilever bridge over Indus and then move towards Karu, then take left on the Manali-Leh highway towards Thiksey. There is a very interesting story behind how Thiksey Monastery got its name and how the place where it stands today was finalized. Jangsim Sherab Zangpo and his disciple Baldwin Sherab were offering prayer services with a ritual cake about 3 kilometers from where the Thiksey Monastery is. A crow flew away with the cake. Then, when they searched, they found the ritual cake in perfect order at the top of the hillock. They believed it to be an auspicious sign and built the monastery at this place. The monastery got the name Thiksey Phayang Monastery. Phayang Gumfa is the Buddhist monastery located at Phayang village, just 15 to 16 kilometers west of Leh. The monastery is famous for its architecture and its location. The 12-story monastery has 10 temples, an assembly hall, and a home of 120 monks, including a nunnery. The monastery buildings are structured in hierarchical order. The monastery is referred as Mini Potala of India, as it resembles Potala Palace of Lhasa, Tibet. That is the Thiksey Monastery on the hilltop. This is the entrance gate. Take a look, friends. All these stones that are lying out here are actually carved with Buddhist hymns and prayers. That is so unique of this monastery. Now I'm about to enter the main gate. There is a ticket counter out here. I'm showing you. This is the entrance, and right on the left of it there is a ticket counter. After taking the tickets, which is 50 rupees per person, you walk up to the main monastery gate. On the left, there is a restaurant. It's definitely would love to get refreshed with. This happens to the main courtyard. A winding pathway leads up through the elaborate gateway to the courtyard, around which are lined the main temples and other important structures. The courtyard is a very important ritualistic place for performing fire rituals and charm dance. Be it the combination of nature and craftsmanship, the intermingling of various Buddhist sects, and the coincidence of historical and contemporary architecture, or the soothing, serene environment, this place is often known to be a place with rich cultural heritage. The largest structure on the top of the hill, painted a yellow ochre, is the main prayer hall, the Dukhang. It is dedicated to the lineage gurus and the Rinpoche, whose quarters are located close by. The monastery comprises Maitreya to commemorate the 14th visit of the Dalai Lama to this place. Gonkhang, the structure next to the Dukhang, connected through walkways and a staircase, is one of the oldest structures in the complex. The red building of the protected deities is 3 stories high above the courtyard. The Gonkhang is a rectangular space with large sculptures of fierce deities in stucco. The walls in the Gonkhang retain most of the original paintings, and it is open to the public for a very short period during the year. Honestly, I've never found a better coat for any traveler before as I found it over here. This seems to be the rooftop. There's a strong breeze out there blowing, and it's just, oh wow. I'm sure you'll definitely understand that this is an abode of God. In whatever form you do believe in whatever way that you worship. But this is the abode of peace and spirituality. Let's go. After Thiksey, we will have our lunch. On our way back to Leh, we found this Punjabi veg dhaba and ordered our lunch with rice, dal, paneer along with dahi. The food was definitely tasty. Some small repairs needed to be done in our motorcycles. I had to correct my side stand as it was going down a lot and was difficult to handle the heavy motorcycle. So I searched for a welder which delayed us and it got dark. After that we headed for the Shanti Stupa. I know you can't view anything since it's totally dark. This is the view of the city from Shanti Stupa. And this, guys, is the Shanti Stupa. It got delayed because of the motorcycle repair. That is why it got dark. Or else I had planned to come to this place before sunset. This is the beautiful Shanti Stupa of Leh. The lighting was looking fantastic, though if we could have reached before sunset, the view would have been spectacular. This was the last point for the day. I end this video for today over here. I request you friends to please like and share our video, and please subscribe my channel, and it's absolutely free. Till we meet again, take care and bye.